man. Goddamn. We got another one from Sophie from the Tribecast. About to just get straight into it, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
So check this out. My question to you is, you said you decide your own value. Then why don't you price your OnlyFans at $1,000?
Because that's ridiculous.
Because you don't decide your own retard value.
Oh shit! Yo, let him cook.
$1,000 for a subscription
Let him cook.
to my OnlyFans would be ridiculous. Who would pay that?
Why would it be ridiculous?
I don't even know if you could set it that high.
Well, okay, 500.
I don't even think you could set it that
You're
high.
not value, not anybody else. So
Yeah, what does my value have to do with pictures and videos of my?
That's how you get a husband. That's how you make money. That's how you put food on the table. That's your value. Your value is $5.99. Admit it. Is it $5.99?
No, it's $17.50.
That's okay. You saved it. Now you're hot again. How did you add the 50 cents on it? Isn't that crazy? This should be a perfect other thing. If I fucked you tonight, I would have to fuck her in the dark because I'd have to cancel my Netflix subscription to buy her OnlyFans and win her. Well, you're $17.50. You said you decide your value. Why did you decide $17? Less than that. $17.50. She had 50 cents.
You're saying that the value that I put on my OnlyFans is determined by the value that I'm putting on myself, and that's not.
That's beauty. That's all you women have is beauty. Nothing else.
If I don't look different
Well,
with
that was a
makeup
lot to
on, what do you think
unpack.
I was doing in front of the mirror for 2 hours straight? Making a wish? Huh?
I was like, I just feel a little bit
Okay.
sad because, like,
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because you're well spoken.
Yeah, thank you.
Because you're probably in the top, let's say, 10% even for beauty that you see in this country. And there'd be a lot of dudes that, like, if you had at least signaled like more traditional, submissive, feminine values, you would probably attract like a really, really different kind of guy, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't take you long.
Yeah.
But the problem is you're, at 30, 90% of your eggs are gone. By 34, if you're single and childless, the chance of you having kids is, I think, now statistically 0 by 34. The unhappiest demographic that we have right now in the Western world are single women age 40.
Dating 10 weeks, he isn't ready to be exclusive. You've wasted 10 weeks. 4 months, but no kiss. He's shy, but what do? You've wasted 4 months. Where are you guys finding these people?
You, as a parent, need to do everything in your power to convince your kids not to go to college.
Exactly. That's exactly what we need. More uneducated people, please.
College, if you're a woman, take the money and fix your face, get a little bit of plastic surgery, and
Alright, so boys be talking down on college, man. They probably ain't went, or they didn't go right, cause like when I went to college, I didn't just go to class and then go home. I went to class and I networked and all that stuff. I graduated college like 10 years ago, and I got people hitting me up to do stuff just cause they remember how I was in college and all that. But that's that.
invest in yourself. Find a man, get married, move out of the city, and create a family and have a life.
Class is in session!
You won't be in my OnlyFans.
I will not. I don't think I'd want it. Like,
Isn't the chances of you getting married higher if you're a college graduate?
when I have to like hold the camera and shit, like actually do it correctly. That sounds annoying.
I'll produce it.
No, yeah, we can get a producer.
That sounds very annoying.
It depends on what we do.
I'm so out.
What is she wearing?
No,
How am I
you don't
not holding?
understand.
I'm obviously holding the phone. How would I not be holding the phone?
I can hold the phone. You don't have to hold the phone.
I'm out.
Is this not the perfect picture of America right now? Some obese dude simping over some promiscuous woman selling her soul for material possessions.
Just do whatever you
We call them thoughts now, Sophie.
I'm
need
out.
to do.
I'm out. But I appreciate the offer.
You're welcome. It's still on the table anytime.
I'll let you know.
If the camera was not on, he would be all over that offer.
I'll let you know.
Let's be honest.
If I change my mind.
Yeah. I missed it.
I mean, it depends on what they do.
Dang, I was.
She thought he was broke until he pulled out the bank account until it came time to compare
I'm about to tell you, Banks, she's a small business owner.
I don't care. She's a fed. I'm done.
He don't have his own money. It's okay.
Hey, bro, show me your bag right now. Show me your bag right now. Show me your bag right now.
Do you see me?
Show me your bag
Do
right
you
now.
see me?
Big bang, little
Show me your
bang.
bag.
Do I look broke to you?
Show me your bag.
Big
Do I
bang,
look
little
broke to
bang.
you? Do you have jewelry on?
Let's compare. No, I don't need
Do you?
jewelry.
Oh, you don't
Let's
have.
compare
You don't
bank
have any
accounts. Let's compare
jewelry.
bank accounts.
Let's go bid for bid right now. Bid for bid right now.
You don't have any jewelry.
What do you got in your savings?
A lot.
What?
Enough.
What you need? What you need?
Enough.
All right, bro.
I'm intrigued. Oh, I don't want to see it. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't put him in a situation to be controlling.
I love how girls call it controlling. No, it's called having boundaries.
No.
Here's the thing. Anything that restricts a woman's ability to be a fucking hoe is considered controlling. Anything that restricts a woman's ability to exercise options, be a hoe, be promiscuous, etc., dressing a certain way, is always considered controlling. No, it's called boundaries.
That's not what I meant.
When you're a girl, right, when you quite literally said controlling girl.
Yeah, you did.
So here's the thing that women don't understand. When your girl goes outside, when she does certain things, she represents you. If your girl's outside looking crazy or whatever, that's a representation on the man. Anytime I see a girl disrespecting her guy, dressing provocatively, putting herself in a certain light out in public, I know that guy doesn't have the shit
No backbone.
together. Because when a woman's with a man, she
Yeah, and us guys, we can sense it. I'll be like, oh, that's your boyfriend? Oh, that ain't your boyfriend. Basically, if I could beat your boyfriend up, you ain't got no boyfriend.
truly admires and respects, she knows what she can get away with and what she can't.
That's true. If you really value him, you don't want to lose him.
So what you believe on equal rights?
Equal, right? Well, we can't be equal because, like name one female genius.
Damn!
Yeah,
No. It wasn't there's none. It was that was the most uneducated question I've
Okay, name one.
Okay, Greta Thunberg is actually a great example,
Marilyn Savant.
though. You don't.
Greta Thunberg. Damn. These hoes are so dumb, they make it too easy for them.
How much does your boyfriend have to make to become your husband? Probably. I feel like money doesn't really matter as long as they're a good person. But they need to be financially stable.
Okay.
They need to
Enough to raise a family.
carry their weight. So if you're looking for an exact number, I would say like 80K as a grown adult.
Agreed. 80K. 80K sounds good. I like that.
And then would you be making your own money as well?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
100%.
If your man's gonna leave you got to be financially stable. If he's gonna cheat, if he's gonna do some stupid shit, then you gotta leave.
One tequila shot and I start showing my.
Oh, that was me.
Is that true?
Yes. Yeah.
You big flash in public type of gal?
Sometimes it's by accident, and the milkers that just fall out and want to say hi. But sometimes, my friends like to suck on my at the club.
That sounds awesome for them. So you're saying like guy friends?
Speaking of representing your man out in public and embarrassing
Girlfriends.
There we go.
She ain't got
Prime
no
example.
Sophie. She ain't got no man. She belongs to the streets.
Woman will only ever stay with you for your money and not for who you are. It's kind of weird because won't your girl always meet a richer dude to leave you for? How does a relationship work? Most people that are married are not rich.
But they don't think that way, or they just want to completely avoid that reality because it's not going to benefit their belief system. They're living in an actual delusion and they don't want to look at anything. The only thing they are going to look at is
Bro, don't let these dudes fresh and fit cloud your warp your mind, bro. Like, it's girls that make more money than you and will chat and take care of you and all that just because they fuck with you, bro. And they will still be submissive, bro. They exist. Trust me.
Miami girls or people that lives in big cities where there are billionaires coming for vacation. That's the only lifestyle that they are going to look for. They believe that there are girls in their 20s getting flown out to Dubai, and it's like 50% of the American population.
What percentage of college women do you think are being flown around the world?
Probability wise, if I argue, maybe like 30, 40, 50.
Crazy, bro.
First of all, dude could not settle on a number. And then second,
that's way too high.
I don't know what these guys are on. She's right. They do operate on a non-reality belief system. Because when you think about it, go to Starbucks. Who's working there? Young girls in their 20s. Go to any restaurant. Who's the waitress? Young girls in their 20s. You really think these girls are getting spoiled by sugar daddies and also just happen to be working minimum wage jobs?
Actually delusional. Completely out of reality.
I hope you watch the scene and I hope you...
So you said that last night, is that you are really turned on by the idea of me seeing it and enjoying it.
Speaking of some kids not having a chance, imagine these being your parents.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? I didn't know that was going to be one of the effects of this.
I don't know, because I know that you think it's hot.
No, their daughter is gonna get bullied relentlessly.
We've had more since I Jason than we usually have in like a month.
I got an abrasion on my dick.
Every time we talk about it, you get a and then we have.
I know. And
I feel like you're trying to assert your dominance.
Making sure to glorify obesity and show everyone how cool and trendy it is to be fat.
I think we put way too much emphasis on like trying to like understand your
Gay
origin
Jesus.
story. Because like once I understood my origin story and it was like really.
What am I looking at right now? Can
Gay
someone
Jesus.
describe to me what this is?
Clear as day, and like I'd done all my work and I'd done like all of this processing and like all of the memories came back. I was still left with the scarring and I was still left with the patterns. Once I knew it wasn't like, I was like, oh, well, now I don't want to fuck 20 strangers anymore. Like it wasn't like that. Like all of that pattern and all of that, like, you know, feels insecure, wants validation, won't stop till they get the validation. Then they feel insecure again for doing the thing. And then it like,
We are sick. This nation is sick.
it's just this cycle that like repeats itself all the time. And we talk about that in sexual compulsivity. It's like the trigger to do the thing, and then you start cruising for the thing,
Buzzword.
and then you do the thing, and then
Buzzword.
the shame from the thing just makes you
Buzzword.
go right back into it. So it's just this like cycle. Really, it was just like
lost me. I
understanding
don't know what
through
you're talking
so much repetition of hurting myself. It was like, oh, I don't really want to do this. I don't feel better after I do this. Like I think I'm going to, but then I don't. So it was really just like through continually like really hurting myself and then going back to therapy, like falling off the horse.
Do you ever hear someone talk and it's like, wow, is that what it sounds like in your head all the time? I feel bad for you.
Back on.
Oh, that was another good one. I mean, I hope you were entertained, man, because that is all, folks.
Bro, hit me on the phone. Wait, not the store. I won't take two.